your Norcast weather update. Brought to you by Angelic Health Palliative and Hospice Care. Wherever you call home, Angelic Health will meet your needs with a customized care plan for patients with a chronic and/or terminal illness. Visit angelic.health for more info.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Nor'easter Nick here. It's now just shy of 3:30 on your Monday afternoon. I hope you're all doing well. So we are watching the skies clear out. It would have been a lot more concerning if this was 2 hours ago. From the very beginning, we talked about the idea that cloud cover would be our friend. And I think it is definitely going to help us out. The latest update from the Storm Prediction Center that came out a couple hours ago decreased the threat of tornadic activity. Of course, that is a wonderful thing. We were at a 5% chance earlier on. Now we're at a 2% chance. And it's looking like the coverage of the storms is going to be less than anticipated. And that's not a bad thing at all, because I believe the clouds definitely helped us out big time, like really big time. I think we are going to avoid the worst case scenario. Now, of course, inevitably, the day's not done yet. I'm still expecting storms to come through. There's storms firing up in North Jersey, northeastern Pennsylvania in the forecast zone. But I'm sure that there's going to be people that cloud out there are going to say, oh, I got prepared for nothing, yada, yada, yada. Well, hold on. First of all, like I said, the day's not done. But second of all, severe weather is happening in the area that we outlined. There's no guarantee that it's going to actually happen in your backyard. But as long as it's verifying for the forecast area, I'm happy with it. You can't complain when your business is good, when your house is fine, there's no damage and whatnot. I know there's a lot of people commenting that schools closed early today. I don't understand that at all, for New Jersey especially, because we weren't anticipating this coming through until 3 to 8 o'clock. I don't agree with that, but hey, I guess in this litigious society we live in, it's better safe than sorry. But I wouldn't have, advised for that. But at any rate, let's get on over to our satellite pictures. You can see what's going on here. And you see right around the Philly metro area, this is where we have the sunny skies. Now, this is going to help destabilize the atmosphere a little bit. There's nothing on radar that is concerning right now, but that doesn't mean we can't get some storms to fire up. So we are certainly watching eastern Maryland, northeast Virginia for some showers and thunderstorms to pop, because then you're going to have all this instability, the warm, moist air out of the front. The front is back here, okay? So out ahead of that front, we have the clearing skies, and I think this is going to juice up the atmosphere a little bit. But the clouds this morning definitely helping us in the right direction. So I can confidently say we are in a better position now than where we were at 7:30 this morning, the last time we spoke, because it was looking like the clouds were going to dissipate. Now, I've had a couple of you say, well, what about the models saying this? There's like a 20% chance of rain now. Well, those same models, unfortunately, have not been very good for today. They got the cloud cover completely wrong. So I don't put a whole lot of stock into that right now. What I do put stock in is basic science here. We've got clearing skies, we've got the front coming in from the west, we've got the humidity. So yes, I do believe there will be at least some thunderstorms out there. Let me talk directly to the people that, grown-ups and kids alike, that might have weather anxieties. I get it. I was in your shoes. In fact, that's what made me want to go this career route. I understand that with all the flashy headlines, and that's why I do my best to try to be as level-headed as possible, because everything is blown out of proportion these days. It's like, oh no, Thunderstorm Sally is going to come blow your town away. That's not how things should be done. There was a legitimate chance of storms. I think there's still a legitimate chance of storms. We've got up until 8 o'clock tonight for this thing to play out. So there's still, time left in the game and all that kind of stuff. So, with that said, let's get on over to our graphics and check out what's going on across the area. We'll start with our WeatherCam network and go over to Well, let's go back to our satellite real quick, and you can see where that clearing is initiating. Now we can go over to our WeatherCam network and show you Fortescue right now. This is the Delaware Bay, and we have some clouds out there, but generally clearing skies. I want to take you up to Ocean City. This camera wasn't working a little while ago. I want to see if it's back online yet. But things were clearer in Ocean City. There we go. You have some puffy cumulus clouds off in the distance on the mainland there overlooking Summers Point. But sunshine, 75 degrees right now at the airport in Egg Harbor Township, a dew point of 64, humidity's at 69%. Not a bad day. But we are anticipating at least some thunderstorm activity to come through. And yes, any one of those storms could be strong to severe in nature. But I'll show you on radar where the severe weather is currently right now. Winds are picking up a little bit, 22 miles an hour in Trenton, 20 in Toms River, 11 in Atlantic City, 12 in the courthouse, and then through central Pennsylvania where that front is coming through. You are seeing some stronger winds as indicated by the oranges and the reds out there at this moment. 77 in Philadelphia, 75 in Atlantic City, 81 in Richmond. The cold front is about 100 miles west of Philadelphia right now. Out ahead of that front, we are really squeezing in that warm air. 83 was the high I saw in Hamilton earlier on. We're down to 80 right now. Same thing in Mays Landing, 79 in Vineland, 73 in Media, 77 out in Lancaster, 69 in Rehoboth, 60 in Atlantic City, obviously with that oceanic influence. Now, regardless of what plays out here, we knew that the shoreline would have the absolute lowest chance of severe weather. So if you're east of Hamilton, not really concerned about a whole lot going on there to begin with. I was expecting at 3:30 in the afternoon to have a little more thunderstorm activity around Philadelphia, but that is to the north and west of the city right now through Reading. But here are your severe thunderstorms right now, basically north of I-80, north of Mount Olive, getting into Vernon. So, I mean, that part of it is verifying where there are severe thunderstorm warnings, but nothing for our neck of the woods yet. We are clear here, but look at this. Just over the past 15 minutes or so, you had the development of this cell. This is what I'm talking about. This is why I still want you to be weather aware, because don't forget, this entire area right now is sunny. This popped up out of the blue. So we are expecting more of that to be seen across Maryland and potentially over Delmarva into South Jersey. So just because there's nothing on radar right now at this moment in time, you're looking at that like, nothing's going to happen. And that very well may be the case for some of you, but there will likely be some thunderstorms that develop in Maryland, maybe southern Pennsylvania, northern Delaware, that make their way over into our area. Down to the south, Ocean City, Maryland, had some thunderstorms just off the shore of Cape May right now, about 30 miles to the south and east. You have some lightning off in the distance if you're out there on the beach. You know, I guess some people like the cooler oceanic feel. Just pay attention because you don't want to get struck by lightning, obviously. But as this front approaches, that's a mechanism. It's kind of like a cattle prod to the atmosphere where we have the sunny skies now to the southwest. Again, there could be some showers and thunderstorms that pop up, but look at all the severe weather to the north. If we didn't have the cloud cover earlier on, this would be farther south. But right now, most of your activity is to the north. I think that the straight line wind damage potential is still certainly on the table. But the later we go into the day and the farther away from that max daytime heating we get, the better our prospects get. Look at this. It's like split. So you have severe thunderstorms to the north and then just down to the south, and we are kind of in the middle here where there's not a whole lot going on, but I do think that this will fill in a little bit in the coming hours. So we had the dry first part of the day. We have the severe thunderstorm watch in effect, and honestly, I think if I was the one making the calls here, because of the sunshine down here, this should be extended just in the event that we get those storms to fire up over Delmarva and even down here, because believe it or not, at this point at least, there is a greater chance of thunderstorms in Delaware and extreme South Jersey than, say, Camden and Gloucester and Burlington County and southeast Pennsylvania. It's just the way this is playing out. Storm Prediction Center, put us in a enhanced risk. That means numerous severe thunderstorms. Got that right, certainly, for eastern Pennsylvania, northwest New Jersey, points north, kind of lacking in the middle here. And then down to the south, we're starting to see some storms fire up. Again, we are early in the game. There's still several hours out ahead of us to see if these storms do come together. Tornado threat, I explained yesterday, not really my number one concern. We were at a 5% chance this morning. We've since backed those chances down to a 2%. So it's non-zero. It's still on the table. You could get a quick spin up, but that's not where our concerns lie. It's more so with the damaging wind potential, power outages, and trees blown down on the power lines and all that kind of stuff. Lots of questions. You've heard me talk about this a lot of the time with these severe situations. There's a watch and there's a warning. Currently, most of our area is under a watch. Think about tacos, ingredients on the table. So in this case, you got your lift, you got your instability, you got your sunshine, you got your moisture. All that stuff is on the table. A taco is not happening right now. It's possible that you put all this stuff together in the shell, but once that happens, once those ingredients go into the shell, you get the warning. So if there's a severe thunderstorm warning or a tornado warning that pops up in the next few hours, that is when you need to take immediate action and not until then. So this is what I'm talking about with the forecast guidance, okay? You ask me, and I give you an answer. Hey, the HRRR is saying this. Do you buy it? Well, no. This is the current HRRR for what things should look like, and this is updated every hour. It looks like we should have thunderstorms now coming through Cumberland County, western Atlantic County, but this is not happening. So we need to look for verification. We look at, okay, this is what the model is spitting out. This is actually what's going on. So far today, they haven't really lined up a whole lot. So the models really aren't doing a great job. What it is doing, though, is picking up on that activity down in the southwest. Also, look at how this model has things cloudy down in the southwest. Clearly, we have the sunshine. So there's that disconnect there that I can't put my full faith in this model. But it is picking up on the thunderstorms trying to develop there and then move across Delmarva and bring, thunderstorms into South Jersey. I don't think it's going to be a widespread thing at this point, but there will likely be some thunderstorm activity in South Jersey by 5, 6, 7 o'clock, and then it is all out of here. So it's a narrow window that we're looking at, but it's likely going to happen. This is our in-house model, okay? And it is doing a better job with the verification for today. We have the broken sunshine you see out to the west, and this is updated 4 times a day. Not as often as the HRRR, but we'll see how this all plays out. It has the storms up in northwest New Jersey, has us dry, even picking up on that cell offshore of Cape May. So if this is true, at 6 o'clock, you have this cluster, this line that kind of congeals together. And you have these individual areas of heavy thunderstorms, and this could be a severe situation. So if this is the more robust solution, this is our in-house model, and this scenario is on the table. So when we forecast, when we get the message out there to you, it's saying, hey, this is what we think could happen based on all these parameters coming together, and this is how I think you should prepare. Nobody should ever say, hey, this is going to happen at 6 o'clock, okay? We don't want to scare you. We want to have you prepared for the potential so you can plan your life around. Whatever happens, it's out of here. 7, 8, 9 o'clock, and we calm down overnight. Sunshine comes back for your day on your Tuesday. So for tonight, leftover showers and thunderstorms up until about 8 o'clock. Not everybody's going to see a storm. 75% of you might not see a storm at all. Going into daybreak tomorrow, we're down into the middle 50s. Tomorrow afternoon, about 75, partly to mostly sunny skies. Beautiful weather overall. Then on Wednesday, another nice day. Lower 70s, comfortable. Looks like we warm up. Cooler airs lingering in the wings over the Great Lakes. Next 6 to 10 days, it tries to push down the south. Look, I don't think we're looking at overly hot weather coming our way, but at least we should be back up to like normal. Could get a little bit toasty over the weekend, 82 on Friday, 89 on Saturday, with a chance of showers and thunderstorms, and that's another cold front that could be another strong to severe weather situation here. And then extending this out another few days to include the 10-day forecast, I mean, it's not chilly, it's just not optimal. And we want to change this up a bit because clearly the next weekend after this one coming up is Memorial Day weekend. And everybody wants to know what's going on and if it's going to be a repeat of last year. I don't see that. I think we will warm up in time for it. But our weather's been so crummy, only time will tell. So just to summarize this, and I'll let you go. Yes, there's still going to be, just got an alert for a severe thunderstorm, same Salem County. Okay, let me pull this up because moments ago I was saying that should be extended to the south. I'm wondering if they did indeed, if the National Weather Service is picking up on what I was looking at. And yes, okay, so this is new. Let me pull this back up. Severe thunderstorm watch has been extended. I'm glad somebody saw what I'm looking at. Now this includes Delaware, Salem, Cumberland, Cape May County. Honestly, this is the area I think you have the best potential for thunderstorms now. It's going to be, Salem, maybe southern Gloucester, Cumberland County. So this is not over. Just because there's nothing on radar right now doesn't mean that soon there won't be. All right, so let me pull up our super resolution here, go down to Dover. So you see these storms, the in-house model doing a good job picking up on that. This could come across into Cape May County, but it's stuff back here. And look, that kind of has that look to it, that indentation where you could get some rotation there. Let's go over to our Barron button. Yeah, there's definitely some rotation in this cell. So we are not done. I don't want you to breathe the sigh of relief until we get into, say, 7, 8 o'clock. If nothing has happened by that time in your neck of the woods, you're good to go. But it's still early. We have the sunny skies. That does concern me a little bit, though I think the maximum potential has been thwarted. But I'll make you this deal. I'm going to keep watching radar. I'll update you if there's anything that needs my attention. I'll jump here on Facebook Live. So yes, I am expecting more showers and thunderstorms, and could get a little rough. Wind is our number one concern, but we still have wind shear, meaning that rotation is possible. So keep an eye on radar through the remainder of the afternoon. Of course, follow me over on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, Snapchat at Nor'easterNick, all one word. And you can also visit my website, norcast.tv, and you can see everything I just showed you on the website over there. All right, take care, everybody, and I will leave you with a shot of our current radar, and we'll play out with that. Take care, everybody.